hide nothing, for time, which sees all and hears all, exposes all. Hello, Governor. This is Rick Hasty, new from the Ville, here to talk about Season 7, Episode 10 of Doctor Who, Hide. Now it's 2025, so I'm going to do something a little bit different. And I know I say this all the time, but because I'm loquacious and I tend to run off the mouth, I end up doing exactly what I said I wasn't going to do. But I'm not going to give a real recap of the episode. If you want a recap of the episode, go watch the reaction that Centel and I did. It's in the description. Now this episode Hide is weird. The Doctor and Clara ended up in 1974 in a little creepy ass mansion that's run by Doug Ray Scott. Doug Ray Scott. Probably most famously known for being the villain in Mission Impossible 2. He's investigating paranormal phenomenon, a ghost in a house. And what we find out is that there's a ghost, a spirit that's trapped in a pocket universe. And the thing is, because time works differently in a pocket universe, it moves so fast that you can only barely catch glimpses of it. So it's just that the time in our universe and the time in this other universe are different. So it could be standing in front of you, but because time is moving so fast, you can't see it. All that to be said, the Doctor finds a way to go into the pocket universe to find the spirit. And then they find out that the spirit is in there looking for its mate. It's actually like a ghost love story. However that works. You know that I love my quotes. So that quote that I gave at the beginning, that was from Sophocles. Francois de la Rochefoucauld. Anyway, there's no disguise which can hide love for long where it exists, or simulate it where it does not. Because I said this is some kind of weird, creepy ghost love story, I love this quote because really that's what it's about. Where love is, you can't hide it. All the signs are there. You just have to follow them. You have to know. And where love doesn't exist, it's not there. And you can fake it, fake it till you make it. You can fake it. But you know, it's not there. And sometimes you're not willing to be real with yourself and know that it's not there. Why I found this particular story, Hide, intriguing yet creepy was because the creature that looked like Slender Man went into the pocket universe searching for his boo thing. And the thing is, they were moving at such a fast rate that he couldn't see her. Even if she was standing right in front of him, they couldn't see her. But he knew that a piece of him was missing. And he had to go through all lengths to do whatever it was that he could to find it. The most important thing is that you acknowledge your feelings. And I know, as men, we can't do that. We're not supposed to do that. You can't acknowledge your feelings because it'll be weaponized. It'll be used against you. You want us to be more in touch with our emotions. But too often, we will tell you, this is the symptoms, this is something that's wrong, and I would like for us to deal with it. But then what will happen is that will be completely ignored. And now you go into this long diatribe of how you made the other person feel by you saying what the problem was instead of dealing with the actual damn problem. In your life, you have to reflect on the emptiness. What caused the emptiness? Is it something that can be fixed? Because not everything can. I'm a full advocate for mental health and for therapy because it does work. And sometimes, even when you go into full reflection, that does not mean that once you get to a better place of understanding and healing, that the other person is going to be there. They may not. The thing about dealing with this sort of feeling where something is missing is that, for me, caused deep depression, and that has ebbs and flows. Same thing with anxiety. It's on, it's off. You can go from feeling great to feeling the absolute worst in a span of minutes, seconds. You have to deal with whatever that is, whether you have to be medicated, whether you have to find some sort of outlet, some release. You have to find a way to deal with your feelings to get more at an even keel. I'm still dealing with that. Yeah, sometimes I like to think that I'm a hopeless romantic and that piece of me is missing. There's a void. But I'm also a realist. And I know that a lot of times when something like this, when something part of you is missing, you have to find your passion and reconnect to that passion. One of the things that I understand implicitly is that is what can take you away from another person, is when your passion disappears. It's funny. I have, through the holiday season, I have not felt creative. And I don't know if it was seasonal depression or just depression. I've not been able to record for a while now. I just couldn't. And I thought I was back. I thought I was feeling good. I did a couple pieces and then I just stopped because life was lifing. And I couldn't figure out what was going on. Something was missing. And maybe that's the topic for another video. But I do know that, self-reflection, support, therapy. Because if you can't get professional help, seek it from someone who can give you the kind of guidance you need. And I'm talking about being in the presence of someone who's where you want to be. Talking about, let's say, marriage, for instance. If you want to be mentored about marriage, you can't get that type of advice from single people. You need to find a married couple, and it needs to be a healthy married couple, one who's been married for a long time and actually like each other, love each other. If you want to be a millionaire, you can't get counseled and mentored by the thousandaires around you. And yes, I do know that means that, well, why listen to me? I can't counsel you on marriage because I've been divorced twice. And that is true. What I can do is give you just a bit of experience and how I contributed to the demise of both those relationships. I was 50% part of the equation. No matter what I did or she did, I was part of the equation. And I can tell you about what I did. I can tell you pitfalls and things to do where I messed up. I wasn't on my game. Whether that's valuable information to you or not, It's definitely, you shouldn't take only my word for it, because relationships are hard. The Slender Man has allowed himself to go into a pocket universe and turn into a monster, but he knew that he would do anything to find the love of his life. What will you do to fix that missing part of you? Leave me a comment. Let me know, what would you do? Do you even know what that missing part of you is? Because sometimes it's a person, sometimes it's not. It's a feeling. Adrenaline junkies, gamblers, they chase the dragon. Junkies. What is that missing part of you? This is Rakai Steed, Noob from the Ville. Make sure that you like, comment, share this as much as possible. And if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. It's real easy. Hit the button. Watch all the other videos. You might find something that resonates with you. Because at the end of the day, it's all about this. But even more than that, it's all about this.